WPT News starts now with breaking news.
Those stories in a moment, but first, this breaking news. A suspect has been arrested in a double homicide in Jackson. 39-year-old Michael Knight has been charged with 2 counts of murder. Knight was arrested today for the shooting that happened Sunday night in the 5300 block of Dogwood Trail. Jackson police found the victims on Dogwood Trail near Oak Ridge Road around 10 last night. Both men had been shot. 31-year-old Antonio Arnold was found lying in a ditch. 63-year-old Glenn McWilliams was found on a street close to the area.